Hey guys, Phil Drew here. Just making my way to an event. This event is a sim race event. This is the first one I'm ever doing, and I think it's somewhere here. Yep, it's here. And this is the first time I'm ever doing a sim racing event. I think it'll be fun. I suck at sim racing. Whenever I sim race with like my old group with SCCA, I always get like last because I'm such a crap sim racer. But there's a few spots open. This event's being held by RevMatch, an HPDE group that's local to me. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys and show you guys the inside. This is the first time I'm here, so I think it'll be a good time. Hey guys, so I'm back from that sim racing event. That place is awesome. I know it's a quick video, but they had so many different types of rigs. They're all motion rigs, and they had different types of direct drive wheels and pedals for load cells. Load cell, real quick, is based on pressure. It's kind of like a weighing scale, and it uses the amount of pressure on that cell to load, and it kind of replicates a feeling of a car, or you're braking in your car. So I have one of those at my home for my sim rig. Pausing is weird. For my sim rig, but I don't have a direct drive. I have a cheapo G27. It's been working for me. So I had to get used to that and to the motion rig. It was awesome time. I was having fun. With the GR86, my rig back here in my house, I have had trouble braking aggressively with it. You know, in a GT4 car, GT3 car, you could just smash the pedal and kind of stay straight. But if I loaded the weight on the front axle too much, the car would pivot one way or another, and you would have to like fight it to keep the car straight. But I was being cautious at this event, so I wasn't, you know, I was just braking lightly, 50-60%, and it would kind of like temporarily fix that issue. However, in qualifying, so I saw this guy do it. I was way back in qualifying position. So I was like, screw it. If I spin, I spin, and there's no one around me, so it'll be fine. I did it, and you know, it was trying to torque steer, self steer. I don't know what it's called, but it was trying to turn one way or the other when I was just slamming on the pedal. However, with the steering wheel, the direct drives that they had, I was not having an issue keeping it straight. It was like, yeah, it was pulling to the left, but I could keep the car straight still. So I started doing that the entire lap, and I placed P4 in the end. I thought I had P3, but right as qualifying ended, someone snatched that place for me. Fantastic time with RevMatch. The way they did it, real quickly, they did 3 quali groups in the beginning, kind of those placed everyone where they should be. So like the fastest group is race 1, which was at the end of the night. People that were in the middle for race 2 were second to last, and all the people that had the slowest times raced first. So we got to watch each race. It was awesome. You know, there's like several screens around, and you could watch the race live like it was like a tournament. So it was pretty cool. I enjoyed myself, and I placed P2 with a caveat. I feel bad for this, but so the race started. P1, P4, they get an enormous launch. It was a rolling start, but they just got so much momentum at the green flag. Now, the person that started P2, he went a little wide or got pushed wide on the entry of T1 at Road America. So he was like 2 wheels in the dirt, trying to get back on track, but I was in the position he was at. He tapped me on the side. The motion rig was violent. I was not expecting it to hit like that, but yeah, it was cool. I'm probably gonna be a little sore tomorrow from fighting the direct drive, pushing on the pedals, and the motion rig just trying to wrestle the car. But anyways, I got past him. We both survived that, and later on that lap, he was behind me, entering Canada corner or something like that. I don't know the turns at Road America yet, but he got hit from behind, and I had a comfortable gap behind me where I wasn't pressured. Now, mind you, I'm like 4 or 5 seconds behind P1 and P2, but they are battling like crazy, side by side, 3 laps in a row. I'm just, behind them, eating my popcorn, watching this battle go on. I'm like, this is great. I got to watch this battle, and I get a draft. So, slowly just creeping on them, and unfortunately, the guy that was in P2 at the time, they had a slight collision, pushing him slightly wide at the last corner of Road America. So that allowed P1 to continue and allowed me to catch P2. This is great. I'm having a time of my life right now, just chasing this guy for 3 laps, 4 laps, trying to pressure him, but he is solid. He is not moving. He's not making any mistakes. And heading up towards the bridge at Road America leads into a left hand. I start creeping left to kind of like possibly make a move, like dive on him. He covers me off, he shifts left, so if this is me, this is him, I go left, he covers me off, so I go back onto the racing line and get a good corner exit, or aiming for a good corner exit. I do that. He washes out wide, I can't steer left, I'm just using all the grip I can on the front already. And I end up tagging him in the back. He pivots. I was hoping I would just bump him forward. And I got P2 in a dirty way. It wasn't intentional, I promise. But it was fun regardless. I talked to the guy afterwards. I'm like, dude, you still got P3, right? Well, once he said yes, I was like, then you definitely got P2. That's all on me. I don't deserve that. So what? And then he was, he was irritated, understandably so. But he was a good sport, and he's like, it just happens. That's iRacing. Thankful to have raced him, and I learned a lot. It kind of like sparked this sim racing again in me. I just find it frustrating so often with my setup right now, because I'm kind of at the limit of my PC. My VR setup is like screen tearing every so often, or it'll like lose connection, or my pedals will lose connection, or my steering wheel will lose connection every so often, and it gets irritating. But this has definitely sparked an interest in sim racing again for me. One, the racing was awesome. I normally don't get to like race like that, and just because I'm in such a low I rating, and the grind up to that level is kind of hard, but maybe this winter we'll get back to it. But if you have a chance to go to Sim Racing Chicago, I highly recommend it, because they have so many rigs, and I don't know how their normal day goes, but if you can hop from rig to try which direct drive you like, I'm assuming they're different, because the first one I was at was like a Fanatec, and then the second one I had was I think it was a SimCube. So I think there's like all different setups, and each setup has a different type of bucket seat. So I was low-key kind of sitting in some of them to replace the seat in the Z, because that does not have a containment seat. It just has a regular bucket seat. But I had a good time. So thanks to Sim Racing Chicago and RevMatch for hosting this event. I had a blast, and if it wasn't so far away, I'd probably be there every weekend. But I'm a married man now, so hopefully Lynn lets me do things enough. She's awesome. But joking aside, thanks for the quick watch. Maybe I got a little long-winded. I see 8 minutes now, so that's even just this portion of the video. But Sim Racing Chicago, a must to go if you like sim racing or racing, and RevMatch, great group of guys. I met a lot of people today. Haven't been with them on track yet, but I've only heard good things, and hopefully I might be an instructor next year. So I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.